Good morning. Welcome to Monday. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome to the August 31st, 2015 meeting for the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners. My name is Kevin Cook. I serve as the chair, also representing District 2. Joining me today is Commissioner Shelley Bueller, representing District 1. Good morning. And Commissioner Bob Archer, representing District 3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Madam Clerk, if we could start with our first item.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
Are there any questions or comments regarding the consent agenda?
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Archer to approve the consent agenda as presented, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Next item.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk, number 1, consider all voucher payments.
The vouchers are totaling $6,011,000, $690.97. Sorry, the breakdown is debt service with GO bonds. The county's portion, $3,969,718.19. And then the other part of the debt service would be the sewer district responsibility, $641,411.24. And after that is the largest allocation is to JADO, $617,677.49. And if no questions, move approval.
Motion made by Commissioner Bueller for approval of the vouchers as presented.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Next item.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll make a motion to approve the correction orders.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Next item.
B, Bond Council, number 1, consider approval of Home Rule Resolution number HR 2015-6, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds of Shawnee County, Kansas to prepay and refinance lease and lease purchase agreements executed and delivered by Shawnee County, Kansas. First reading.
Good morning. My name is Bob Perry, Bond Counsel. This home rule resolution would give us the authority to basically repay and prepay leases, which are part of the COP issues we've previously done, with general obligation bond proceeds. This requires 2 readings, and I've got it scheduled for Thursday also. And as a caveat, I double-checked with the Assistant Attorney General that sits on the bond desk this Friday to make sure he was still comfortable with this concept, and he advised me he hadn't had time to read a couple of case laws that he wants. So Tuesday or Thursday when I come back, I might ask you to defer this until I hear back from Rich.
Okay. Any questions regarding this?
No.
Again, it is a first reading. All right. Nothing at this time, so we'll see you on Thursday, if not at a later time. Next item.
Item C, Expo Center, number 1, consider approval of request for capital expenditures in a total amount of $19,065.16 as follows. A, replace water pump of Heister forklift in the amount of $657.43. B, replace the outdated fire suppression system in the agricultural hall in the amount of $2,425. C, replace climate control compressors, air dryer, and tank in Landon Arena, box office, and administrative offices in the amount of $7,552.53. D, purchase and install 3 condenser fan motors for McQuaid Chiller number 2, serving Landon Arena in the amount of $4,139.97. E, repair of insulation falling from the ceiling of Domer Arena in the amount of $3,000. F, repair of LX 565 New Holland skid steer in the amount of $590. And G, purchase a Whirlpool 21.7 cubic foot chest freezer in the amount of $700.
Good morning, Commissioners. H.R. Cook, General Manager, Kansas Expo Center. These items came in front of the advisory board last week and were discussed and approved for all items. The total cost of these items, $19,065.16, leaves us a balance of $60,486 in our capital fund for the rest of the year. So we're running a little tight. We're going to be watching our pennies pretty closely to try to squeeze it out to the end of the year. Be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Questions regarding the capital expenditures? Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Motion by
Second.
Commissioner Archer to approve, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Next item.
Item D, Audit Finance. Number 1, consider approval of request to deposit defeasance revenue in amount of $748,671.55 into the Capital Outlay Fund.
Good morning, Director of Administrative Services, Betty Greiner. I'm just asking for your permission to deposit these funds into the Capital Outlay Fund. As you know, we had a defeasance on the single-family mortgage revenue bonds, and since this is a one-time occurrence, this is not something that can be budgeted because we never know when these are going to be able to occur. I'm asking to put it into the Capital Outlay Fund for future needs. I think we've already seen that in 2016 we are going to have some significant capital outlay needs, and so would like to set that aside for that purpose. Any questions?
Questions regarding this item?
I'll make a motion to approve, but to note that we never know when we're going to have an opportunity like this. But what we do know is that more and more of our capital assets are going to need to be replaced, repaired, and so I think this is a good idea, and I'll make a motion to approve.
I would second, and I know on the priority listing of capital outlay of 1, 2, and 3, and they're numerous,
Mhm.
so, and
Yep.
so I support this. Thank you.
Likewise, I think when Betty and I talked about this, I had a list of fun things we might be able to do with this found money, but instead she was holding us to the fire to be responsible and make the adult decisions of making sure the county's assets are well protected. So Commissioner Archer has made a motion to approve this adult thing. Commissioner Bueller has seconded the adult thing of protecting our county, and so all in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Next item.
Item E, County Counselor. Number 1, consider authorization and execution of Contract C 336-2015, amendment to Contract C 257-2015 with the State of Kansas transferring 15 parking stalls to the county at the State Department of Labor's parking lot located at 2700 Southwest East Circle Drive North.
Good morning, Commissioners. Rich Eckert, County Counselor. This is back before you as an amendment, and this time this is an amendment that will save us a fair amount of money. The prior contract, the State of Kansas was going to allot us 50 parking stalls, but we had to get them back 15 parking stalls somewhere down the line, and that was going to be fairly expensive. As we further refine this process, we get better on how many parking stalls we need, and we found a better location to get those. So what this contract does is now it drops that number of 50 down to 15, and the state has agreed that we do not have to provide them back with 15 someplace else. So that's going to save us quite a bit of money. A further update to the project. Well, let me say one more thing. This contract has a effective date will be today, because the state of Kansas has already signed this. The time to close is 75 days or less, and it's at our option when we close. And however, this is not what's holding us up on the project. I always look at this project and like, what is holding us up right now? And you might think that this is, but this is not. This building is currently at the architects for their renderings. When we have those renderings back, we'll be able to go out to RFP. That process is still occurring and moving onward. So while you're seeing contracts in front of you, these are not the holdups. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Questions regarding this item?
Well, just for clarification, Mr. Chair and County Councilor, this is in regards to the health agency building.
It is.
To replace the one that we sold to Stormont Vale in August of 2012.
Correct.
Okay. Just for clarification. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And the sooner that we can resolve the purchase of the health building, the sooner we can move away from paying the Stormont Vale $20,000 per month. So, any other questions regarding this item? I'll make a motion to approve the request from the Counselor's Office for the
Second.
amendment. Motion made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Archer. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Next item.
Item 5, administrative communications.
Are there any persons wishing to address the county? I see the Director of Total Chaos.
The master of disaster.
Good morning, Commissioners. Larry Moss, Shawnee County Treasurer. I'm waiting for Wikipedia to put my name in to have coined a term that is now on all the TV stations across the city. So anyway, I want to give you a report on what happened on Friday. We processed over 600 customers through the office, and the news media was there and saw that many times we had empty chairs. Sometimes the waiting was less than 45 seconds. So I'm very proud of what our staff did on Friday. We would normally expect about 800 customers. We had 600. We could have actually processed more. But I appreciate the response that we got from the public, and that they got in and got that done Monday through Thursday and took some of the pressure off. We had about 5 minutes where we were knocked off the air at around 9:30, but our IT department got right on that and got us back up and running. It was unrelated to what had happened the last or the previous 2 Fridays. So I'm very appreciative of how they responded. It shows that we can't do our job without them doing a great job, and they did. So Pat Overlander, thank you. Thank you to the state of Kansas for their IT department, the way they responded. And I really appreciate that Commissioner Cook came by to see how we were doing, and I think he could testify that the chaos was under control. So far this morning, we have processed in the first hour 140 customers, and our chairs are empty, so come on in. And I could be more proud of our staff, so thank you.
It's really a remarkable turnaround that your office has done. You are able to handle those large groups of people that all seem to arrive at the same time. I think on Friday, the treasurer said that there must be a sign out front that says, please gather in groups of 20 to come in. And so, but you are able to handle people in a very professional, get the business done for the county, so thank you for your hard work.
Thank you.
Any other administrative communications this morning?
Commissioner? I just would like to let the Commissioner know that the Brown County Clerk had passed away on Friday morning. She had been succumbed to a battle with cancer, and so our association just wanted to let you know, since it's
Absolutely.
right next door to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was unaware of that.
Good morning, Misty Kruger, Shawnee County Health Agency. This Wednesday, September 2nd, we will be hosting the 6th annual Shawnee County's largest workout. This will take place at Washburn University Jaeger Stadium. The gates will open at 5:30, a health fair will kick off at 6, and the workout itself will start at 6:30. It's a free event, open to anyone and everyone in the community, all ages, all physical abilities. There will be kids games going on. There will be people leading the exercise who will modify it for people who need low intensity, high intensity, or normal intensity, I guess. So everyone is welcome to come out and participate. This is the 6th year that we've done this event. This year we've had several sponsors who have come forward to help provide the free t-shirts. So the first 500 or so people who come through will get a free Shawnee County's largest t-shirt. Those sponsors include St. Francis, Stormont Vale, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and the Medical Reserve Corps. We also had in-kind sponsorships from Heartland Healthy Neighborhoods and Hy-Vee. Planning committee members include the Health Agency, Washburn University, Shawnee County Parks and Rec, Making Moves, and Genesis Health Club. So they've been working for months to put this together and get all the details worked out. And again, it is a free event, but we are partnering with Project Topeka this year, so people can bring a non-perishable food item to be donated, and there'll be buckets out front that people can drop that in if they wish to do that. So we invite you all to come out and hope to see you there on Wednesday night.
All right, thank you.
Misty, give us the time again that it started.
The gates open at 5:30. The health fair will start at 6 o'clock, and the workout itself will start at 6:30, and the workout will be about 40 to 45 minutes. And there will be a a dance to the Whippin' Nay Nay song.
Oh.
Yeah, so it'll be something new this year, but that'll be at the very end.
Are
so
you
if you
gonna
want
do
to get
that?
out a little early.
I was gonna say, yeah. That might get a little interesting, I think. Do you know the song?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, familiar,
So-
yeah.
Any other administrative communications? Commissioner Bueller?
I had the opportunity on Friday morning to visit Camp Daisy Hindman. Had a wonderful trip. It's in my district, and it's a really neat place. Got out on an ATV, and then we had lunch at the Dover Cafe. So it was a really fun morning. But lots of good things going on there, and there was a group of 5 women from K-State who were coming to look at their lake and working with them on some water quality projects. So it's a very good trip, and appreciate all they do.
Very good. Commissioner Parcher?
Whippin' Nay Nay, huh?
Yeah.
Now I'm excited. What, I wanted to compliment the Treasurer's Office for recognizing a problem and working diligently to solve that problem, and the resources from our IT staff. I wanted to recognize them. And our IT staff is always has an agility and a competence to do their work, and that's really appreciated, and their ability to partner with other departments is appreciated. So I just wanted to recognize that and say good job all around. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I would like to note that Judge Ireland of Jackson County, which is also a bordering county, has recently passed away. His funeral is set on Wednesday at 10:30. Obviously, our condolences from Shawnee County to Jackson County for the loss of their district court judge. This weekend I had an opportunity, on a lighter note, to visit Shawnee County Park at Gage Park to see the operations of the carousel. Carousel went round and round. So did the train. All was working well on Saturday, and then later that afternoon had an opportunity to go to the Expo Center to see the skating event as put on by the Topeka Youth Hockey, with my youngest participating and trying out hockey and skating for the first time. I don't know that we have a hockey future for us, but it was a well-attended event. It was encouraging to see so many young people participating on the ice and taking advantage of the ability that we have and the opportunities that we have here in Shawnee County. Madam Clerk, our next item.
Item 6, executive session.
I don't see a need for an executive session today. We are adjourned.
I didn't get everybody is wearing blue. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Was there a
Coordinated.
blue memo